They say places are just buildings, but Skidmark Garage was never just a building. It was where engines came back to life, and sometimes the people working on them did too. It's where rides began and ended, and friendships were forged somewhere in between. Wrenches turned, stories were told, and a community was built, one bike at a time. For Cleveland riders, this wasn't just a garage, it was a home. And now, that chapter closes. But as this chapter of Cleveland motorcycling ends, a new one is about to begin.
Oh my God. No way.
So we came down, as I was telling you guys, to the Pisker Power Show. And who do we run into? The Mini Bike King of Cleveland, Greg. And he's got we're breaking some news today. I did not expect this, but we are breaking some awesome news. If you remember the last time we were with Greg, we were at Skidmark Garage and he had some sad news saying that Skidmark was closing. I mean, we did get a project bike out of it, so I'm not that bad. But anyway, Skidmark was closing, and you said you might have something in the works. And man, you pulled it together. And tell us all about this flat-out garage, guys.
All right, so when Brian gave me the sad news about Skidmark, immediately I started calling some people, some friends, like, hey, I gotta sell some bikes. And a couple people were just like, hey, well, what's gonna happen to all the tools? So Brian's probably just gonna sell it for whatever he can get. You know, over the years, we've accrued parts, bikes that people just donate and all that stuff. So like he has 12,000 square feet of stuff to sell like in less than 2 months. And so a couple of my buddies, we got together and said, well, why don't we just make him an offer on everything? And then we had a location in mind down in the flats. So it all came together in like less than a month.
Yeah. And
we got Flat Out Garage.
Awesome. So you guys, the benches, the machinery,
everything. So we have now basically every tool that Skidmark Garage had, the welders, the CNC, the mill, the metal lathe, the English wheel, every tool that's in that garage is now ours.
Sick.
So we're going to start moving benches and such into the new spot after we put up some lights and do a little bit of painting.
Right.
But the new spot is right down on Columbus, right in the flats.
Okay.
And by Merlin's Wharf.
You're doing another like community garage.
Yes, but where Skidmark had only you could be a member if you were doing a project bike and it was a certain amount per month, we're going to have different membership levels. Okay. So there'll be like a level where a guy doesn't necessarily have, I have an old BSA or an old Triumph that I want to completely destroy and rip apart and rebuild it. Because that you occupy a whole bench. Okay. So we'll have another level of like, well, the guy that just wants to basic maintenance and make stuff for his bike and have a cool place to hang out. Then there'll be a lower one where you get to hang out. You do all the events that we have, you know?
Right. Oh,
so
that's awesome.
Different tiers of membership.
Yeah, and also, I mean, that can be cool too, is like, can you bounce between them? So if you don't have a project at the moment,
sure.
bounce down, but if you want to bring in a project, you can bounce up kind of thing?
Absolutely. And it's going to be open to, you know, we're basically going to have it to where it's more of like, we're going to promote it more of like almost like a man cave with motorcycles. Because Skidmark was more of a lounge too.
Yeah.
But we're not going to have a big lounge, but the whole area is going to be more of just almost like you're in your own garage, you know? But everyone's working on something, you know, you help out. It's going to be the same kind of community, you know, where everyone's helping out.
Well, that's awesome, because Cleveland needs that. Like, that was one of the best parts for me, because like I have my own garage, but I loved going down to Skidmark and with the events and seeing everybody and support and stuff, and it really was a place for people to come together, start rides, end rides, do things like that.
The DGR always starts at Skidmark Garage, and that was one thing that we were talking about. Well, I'm sad to report that we're not going to be open when the DGR happens.
Right.
Then as soon as we were talking about doing the Flat Out Garage, we're like, this is a no-brainer. Why don't we just have the DGR start at the new Flat Out?
We talked about that on the podcast last night. Phil brought it up and said, hey, we have a new place to start.
Exactly.
And it's your garage. But I did not know it was called Flat Out. That's a cool logo. Who came up with the logo?
Well, Nick, the one that owns this little Coney truck, and he already had it pinstriped with Flat Out Garage.
Oh, that's awesome.
At the show, like yesterday, so the paint's still wet. So.
Yeah.
But we just had this made up today just because we're promoting it as like, because everyone keeps coming up to us and saying, oh, I'm sad that Skidmark's closing because it was a really great place. And I said, it was, and it's going to live on, but we couldn't get the name from Brian.
Right.
So we had to come up with our own thing because we're in the flats, Flat Out, you know?
Oh, it's perfect.
We're going to have more events there, and like I said, the DGR is probably going to be one of the first kind of big thing, you know. So we got a lot of work.
If somebody out there is interested, is there a website? Where can they get a hold of you? When they can find out more information when it's ready?
There is, well, there'll be more of a bigger announcement like on Facebook, or the page and the website. Right now we have an Instagram account, and you can look it up.
You got a website coming?
FlatOutGarageCleveland.com.
Okay.
There'll be more information on that soon. We're still working on it. It's all,
that's awesome.
It's all brand new. In less than a month, we're trying to make this happen.
Yeah.
Because we have members at the garage that they're in the middle of projects.
And they want to finish them.
And they want to finish them. They want to come right over.
So you're literally the savior for some of these people.
We kind of. A couple guys said that they were just going to sell their project bikes. And the one guy came in, he was working on an old BSA. He had it all. He was super happy to do it at the garage, bought a whole year membership, and Brian made the announcement. I said, what are you going to do with your bike? And he goes, I'll probably just sell it as parts.
Damn.
And I said, don't sell it yet. And this was early. I said, we're talking about something that might happen, it might not, I don't know.
Okay.
And now it's coming reality.
That's awesome, man.
And he's coming over. So he's going to finish his bike.
I'm so stoked. Like I said, man, it kind of gave a base. Like that whole scene gives a base to the motorcycle scene in Cleveland.
Well, we want it to be more of like a cultural hangout too, because like, you know for a fact, the adventure bikes are huge. People with old vintage bikes, there's not much that caters show-wise, but people still ride old vintage bikes. So like we want to do like Sundays, coffee and motorcycles. Bring your vintage bike and we have coffee for you.
And the thing is most shops these days won't even work on vintage bikes, so there's really nowhere to go to do it.
There's nowhere to go.
And with the garage like that, as soon as you have some of the guys there's enough experience to help people. So just like the last time, you're not going to do it for them. But you can offer quite a bit of assistance.
We will offer a lot of assistance because most of the people that were at Skidmark Garage that were contributing members that helped out and helped with other people and members, and even some of the guys that just came in on Wednesdays and helped with the they want to be part of the new garage.
Right.
Because it's more of like, what else are you going to do? Sit at home and, watch TV? Like, no, you go hang around when you're with motorcycle people, talking about motorcycles, talking about racing, talking about fixing this stuff. It's old culture.
And it gives you something to look forward to. You're at work all day or something, there's a bunch of
You want to
dudes
hang out with the guys with the motorcycles.
That's right.
And that's what it's going to be more of like a garage feel of like you're at your buddy's garage. It's not going to be anything, no assholes, I guess.
Right.
Sorry, my language,
No, it's fine. You
no
got a policy.
douchebags.
No douchebag policy, and that's great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we have the announcement. When it's ready to go, we're going to come down. We'll do a video. You guys can check it all out.
Absolutely.
I am pumped, dude. Thank you for giving us this thing.
You got it.
And Flat Out Garage, guys. You heard it first.